Soccer? Soccer. No, you forgot to hit one.
What was there about Hitler?
Who's still writing?
Didn't you say?
Folks, it's a very simple question. I don't need any outburst. If you're still writing, please raise your hand. I'm only going to give you about another minute. What? Give me something else. Alright, there it is. Who wrote something related to World War II? Whether it's the Nazis, whether it's Hitler. So the one thing you have heard or know about Germany comes from the Nazis. How about a sporting event? World Cup?
Yep.
Wait, when did they play again?
Oh, I'm not sure. I need to look up. I should also mention, willkommen is welcome. Is how you say welcome in Germany. And also, I can say guten Tag, which is good day. So, does that sound cool to everyone? Let's guten Tag. So you would say guten Tag. Guten Tag. Very good. What is one thing you have heard or know about Germany? Rosie.
They have toaster strudels and lederhosens, and they also make flour.
Oh, who? Charlie, why don't you move over here today? Let's see here. Who's heard of BMW? How about Volkswagen? How about Mercedes-Benz? Thank you, sir. How about Audi? What do all four of these things have in common, do you think, Jackson?
German.
They're German. What are they? They're cars. BMW, Bavarian Motor Works. Volkswagen, Peoplewagen. Volk is people. Mercedes-Benz and Audi are car companies, and they're all made in Germany. How about who's heard of him? Ethan, why have you heard of him? What did he do for a living? He invented stuff, is he?
Theory of relativity.
Theory of relativity, what is that?
E equals mc squared.
E equals mc squared. Where's he from?
Germany.
Germany.
Taking against Germany.
This is Germany. Bundesrepublik Deutschland. The People's Republic of Germany. Please go ahead and get your maps out. And if you are wearing a shade of blue on your t-shirt, not blue jeans, but a blue shirt, put your boards away. Quietly. Yes.
Shawan, isn't this technically a shake?
No.
But if you
No.
Teachers, pardon for the interruption. The following students, please report to Mrs. Bergman's room at this time. Room 216, Alexis Collins, Texas Hammond, Hannah Howe, Mackenzie Jenkins,
This side of the room, if you did not get your board put away, please do so.
Kate Rebels, Sierra Snow, Mel Corner, Sarah Baird, Cheyenne Fletcher, Anna Gomez, Nick Sabochi, Will Scott, Elizabeth Clark, Asher Vanderpool, and Stanley.
This side, if you have not put your board away, please do so. Germany, on your map, if you look to the,
Right of it.
yes, right of France, here's France, here's Luxembourg, here's Belgium, here's the Netherlands. This is Germany. Yes, ma'am.
what about the back row?
Oh, back row, apologies, if you have not put your board away.
How many days we just done
Maybe two.
like 8 weeks, 5 continents. We have like
Yes.
wow.
Here's what I want you to do right now. Why do you think this is green up here? Claire.
Because it's flatlands.
It's flat lands. I want you to think of a reason, or think of what the big economic activity might be in this part of Germany. Ben.
Agriculture.
Agriculture. Who, if you agree with him, please raise your hand. Ethan, why do you think that agriculture is big up here?
Flatlands are usually used for farming and stuff.
Yeah, flat lands are usually used for farming and stuff, yes.
I have a question.
What's your question?
Is this one?
Yes. And as you move south, what happens to the land in Germany, Nathan?
The elevation increases.
Elevation increases. In our country, are there changes in elevation?
Yes.
Is it a pattern, like does it go from north to south? Does it get bigger, east to west, or how does it?
All directions.
All directions. But both countries have different elevations, right? Just like we've been talking about with many countries, Germany is no exception. We use a word to describe. We've used a word to describe these countries. What is that word?
Diverse.
Diverse. Before today's class, who only thought of Germany as being the home of Nazis and Hitler? Who here thinks that they might, who here does not associate Germany with something related to the Nazis or something else? Or in addition to the Nazis? What do you associate with Germany?
But never mind.
No, it's a,
No, I don't know.
you wrote, it was on your part of your answer, that's why for your,
They won the 2014 World Cup.
they're very good at soccer. When I wrote up on the board, what's a big part of their economy?
Manufacturing.
Manufacturing. All of this in green, that's a pretty big amount of land, isn't it?
Yeah.
So what else might they use? What else might they do to make a living? Nathan.
Farm.
They might farm. So their economy, what you could describe as being what?
Diverse.
Diverse. It's funny. There's a few other countries we could describe their economy as being diverse.
Every country you've learned about according to you.
Every country you've learned about according to me. Because each country is diverse. Germany is no exception. Oh, work.
You don't click the backspace, you delete it.
And at timeforkids.com. Yay.
This is where I was trying to get to. Alyssa, where do you want to go first? On this? Berlin. Why'd you pick Berlin? Just because? Little star in the circle means it's what? Capital. Berlin is Germany's capital and largest city. The city was once a dividing point between two nations, East Germany and West Germany. The Berlin Wall was torn down in 1989, marking the beginning of a unified Germany. During World War II, bombings destroyed many of Berlin's historic structures. One that survived is the breathtaking Brandenburg Gate, one of the most famous landmarks in Berlin. Yes, Mr. O'Neill.
Oh, I wanted to pick the next one.
Okay, then you will. Berlin is Germany's capital. What might you expect to find in a capital city of a country, Rosie?
Like some sort of leader.
Some sort of leader. Izzy?
Like all the buildings where they do governments.
All the government buildings.
I just had a question.
Yes,
on that
sir.
map, I saw Frankfurt. Is that why our our state capital is Frankfurt?
I think,
Because
yes.
there are a lot of governments.
Ours
Yes.
is Frankfurt, theirs is Frankfurt, but I forgot what I was going to say. No, the capital building.
Capital building.
Major manufacturing.
Maybe major manufacturing places.
Oh yeah, it could be a big city. Like France, its capital is, I guess I know it's a big city.
It could be a big city. Go.
Denmark.
Famous landmarks. This is a famous landmark. Brandenburg Gate.
It could be important.
It could be important. You'd think that having all the government buildings and all the famous landmarks, it might be important. You're all correct. 3 million people, Looney Tunes. Does that sound like a big city? That's how many people live in Berlin. Who said famous landmarks? Trenton did. Trenton, this famous landmark, then you have the Olympic Stadium, which was built for the 1936 Olympics. It was where Jesse Owens won 2 gold medals and Adolf Hitler would not shake his hand just because Jesse Owens was black. You can go see the Berlin Wall, which divided... Why was the Berlin Wall important? Izzy?
Because one side was communist
Mhm.
and the other one wasn't.
Very good.
Catholics.
Germany is a very unique country. From 1945 until 1990, there was no such thing as Germany. There was West Germany, there was East Germany. And later on in the lesson we're going to do something that relates to it. But Berlin is their capital city. Mr. O'Neill, from Berlin, where do you want to go next?
Hamburger.
Hamburg.
Hamburg.
Hamburg. Charlie, can you see this? Okay.
Yeah.
Would you read it for us?
Germany's second largest city has a celebrated harbor in its center. Hamburg port is a in Europe. It's Germany.
Hold on a second. Is that better?
Germany's second largest city has a celebrated harbor in its center. Hamburg's port is one of the busiest in Europe. Its charming canals, and bridges add a magical feel to this bustling city. Music fans know Hamburg as a city where the Beatles, one of the most successful rock bands of all time, began playing.
Who here had ever heard of Hamburg before? I've been there. It's really cool.
There's in Kentucky called Hamburg.
There is. Germany's second largest city has a celebrated harbor. Can you think of a U.S. city where there's a big harbor that's
Boston.
Boston. Why does Boston have a celebrated?
It's the Boston Harbor.
Yeah, it's the Boston. What took place there though?
Boston Tea Party.
Boston Tea Party. Boston has a famous harbor. What other cities?
I have two things.
Okay.
New York Harbor, I guess.
Yeah, New York Harbor. Good.
I wanted to pick the next one.
Oh, you want to pick the next one. But first, why was New York Harbor important?
Because it's just a big city and it was Ellis Island.
It was big city and you got Ellis Island. Who would come into Ellis Island, Cole?
The immigrants.
Immigrants. Hamburg, it has charming canals and it's a busy port.
It's
Needs to be calibrated. It needs to be calibrated.
No, it's because I was zoomed in. From Hamburg, Cole, where are we going?
Munich.
Yeah.
Yeah, good
All
soccer.
of those like
Good soccer.
Oh, in case you were wondering, my shirt is German.
Made in Germany, made in
Yeah.
China.
My shirt is German.
Wait, did you like get it in Germany?
No, I ordered it off the internet. My shirt is from a soccer team in Germany who happens to play in Munich. Can everyone see the Bayern Munchen?
That was Bayern.
Oh, I hope you.
Munchen is the German word for Munich. Bayern is the German word for the state of Bavaria. Yes, ma'am.
Can I read it and then whenever we're done, can I pick the next place?
I'm waiting.
Go.
Germany's third largest city is so popular that it is sometimes called the Sega capital. Here you will find everything from BMW's automobile headquarters to ancient castles. Munich is also home to Oktoberfest, a famous festival of parades, rides, music, and traditional treats.
Rosie, you mentioned in your bell ring or warm up, you mentioned Lederhosen. Traditional treats includes traditional dress. The women will wear very, very pretty dresses. The men will wear Lederhosen, which you've never seen. If you've never seen, are the shorts that come up to about here,
And
they have suspenders on
and they have suspenders on them, and you get to wear the tall socks and the
Like a yogurt.
yes, like a yodler.
Like any NBA player.
And that Peter Pan hat.
Yes. 3, 2, 1. Everything from BMW's automobile headquarters. What's BMW again? Cars. And in case you forgot,
Something
Bavarian.
actually
Bavarian
named
Motor
after-
Works.
Motor Works. I didn't know that.
Bavarian Motor Works. Yes, Mr. Conley.
I have a comment on your shirt.
What about my shirt?
Barcelona's better.
Liverpool.
It's
Yeah.
like actually
So I have a
something-
question.
Jackson.
I actually don't like soccer.
Claire, where are we going next?
Frankfurt.
Frankfurt.
It's not Frankfurt.
Does this have hot dogs in it?
No. We need to be quiet. Can you see it? Would you read for us?
Home to many high-rise buildings and one of the world's tallest skyscrapers, Frankfurt is one of Germany's most modern cities. Frankfurt has been Germany's financial capital for centuries. It's also Germany's most international city. About 25% of its population is from other countries.
Right off the bat, what might be a city in the United States that you could compare Frankfurt to? Cole.
Oh, I had a totally different question.
Okay, what's your totally different question?
Well, what was Hitler's like mansion or something in Berlin, or was it in somewhere else?
It was in Berlin.
Vegas.
Maybe Vegas. Why do you say Vegas?
Because it's a big city with a bunch of casinos.
It's a big city with a bunch of casinos. But the financial capital of a country and also an international city.
New York City, because there's a lot of people from other countries that go there, and on to the next one.
All right. What else is in New York City that you might, Hannah?
High-rise buildings.
High-rise buildings.
One of the tallest skyscrapers.
One of the tallest skyscrapers.
Oh,
But financially, what's in New York?
I forgot.
Okay, the Empire State Building. Stock Exchange. Federal Reserve. I don't have my wall.
Fish.
Probably Wall Street.
Yes.
Wall Street.
Wall Street. Yes. Okay, put your hands down. From Frankfurt. From Frankfurt, where are we going?
The band thingy was Bonn.
Bonn. Bonn was the former capital of West Germany. Who's heard of, I almost forgot. Who here has heard of Beethoven? How about Brahms? How about... everyone's heard of Beethoven, right? This is where he's from. Izzy, you're kind of an A&H stud, right? I don't want to read all of them. I want us to move on. A lot of your classical composers, where were they from? Germany. So you got Beethoven. Who else?
Well, you said Brahms.
Brahms.
Schumann.
Schumann.
Is Schubert German or is he not?
Ja, das ist German. Deutsch.
No, he's Polish. That's all I can think of right now.
You have a number of classical composers who are German. Still to this day, German music is very much in high demand. You have big centers of manufacturing, you have farming, so you have an interest in sports. What can you say about the people of Germany, just for that little snippet? Rosie.
They're very cultural.
They're very cultural. Nate,
I had a question.
what's your question?
If Bonn was the capital of West Germany, how come it didn't become the capital of regular Germany?
That's a very good question and a very interesting question. That was a topic of big debate when the country was coming back together. There are still a number of government buildings in Bonn to this day, but the capital is in Berlin.
So was Berlin the capital of the other side of Germany?
Yes.
Was Berlin split into two also? Was Berlin split into East Berlin?
Yes. Is
Which side is Bonn?
Oh, there it went. Everything to the left of that red line, and it went all the way up.
That's not really.
Wait, so Berlin is the communist side?
Yes.
Okay, what was the other one?
Capital.
Capitalist. Germany consists of 16 states, and the capital is Berlin, and its official name is Bundesrepublik Deutschland, which means People's Republic of Germany. They're divided into what, Bryce?
States.
States. What are we divided in?
States.
Here's what their flags look like.
They have more than one flag?
Well, in our country, do we have more than one flag?
Yeah. One
Yeah.
state.
Yeah, for different states.
For every state.
Also, is that one in the Bonnie thing?
Yes! If you, can everyone see the inside of my shirt?
Yeah.
The
Yes.
black, the blue and white diamonds? Does it look kind of like this?
A little.
I don't see it. 'Cause it's so
Oh.
No, like the flag I told you is more than that one.
Mr. Lyon,
I
do
see it.
a handstand or
I'll
something.
get right on that. But this soccer team incorporates the flag of their home state. Yes, Nathan?
Why does Berlin have a bear on their flag?
Because the bear is a symbol of strength and pride, and people who live in Berlin, they adopted it as their symbol. Yes.
The famous gate that was in Berlin, was that the gate like between West Germany and East Germany?
That was the Berlin.
That was no.
There was
That
one.
was the Berlin Wall. Brandenburg Gate had been built for hundreds of years. Yes,
I thought Dortmund was like a state, but I guess like a city.
it's a state.
Mr. Lyon, was the
It's a
Berlin Wall the
city-state.
one where the president he said somebody get on the
Mhm. In Germany, religion is something that is considered to be very personal. Is that the same? Is that the same in our country? Your religion is your business, right?
Yes.
Do we have a state religion? Is there a religion?
No.
Do we? Does it say that we have to practice one religion in this country? No. Is that this? Is that the case in Germany?
I'm not sure. I think it might be.
It's the exact same. Germany is a federal republic, just like us, or sort of like us. They do not have a state religion. However, they do have a number of holidays that are Christian based. Yes, sir.
Why is there like a ninja sign?
That's
That's a
the-
yin
That's yin yang.
It's a religious thing.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yes.
Ninja.
Is yin yang Dadaism, or is that?
Down. Anyway.
Lutheran?
In our country, do we all speak the same way?
No.
No. What's the reason for that?
We have immigrants.
We have immigrants.
We have immigrants.
But we can be individual.
Maybe we can be individual. But if the way that we speak in Kentucky, is it going to be understood in maybe New York?
It ain't gonna be.
Probably not.
They don't have
See what you did there.
Is Germany going to have different dialects?
Yes.
Why?
Because they were set up by different people.
Maybe they were settled by different people.
What's that little toaster?
Coast.
Well, it's
I'll get to that. Yes.
Maybe different regions have different accents.
Excuse me, I couldn't hear Izzy because some people can't keep their mouths shut. Izzy, please go ahead. Please go ahead. I'm sorry.
Because some regions may have different accents.
Some regions may have different accents. Very good. Because why would that be very important if you're wanting to learn German? Just like, oh yes,
Wait, with the accents?
yeah, or different ways of speaking German.
Because if you don't have the right accent, you could say something totally different. That's what it sounds like.
You see this picture here? That is President John F. Kennedy. He made a speech in the 1960s. He stood up at his podium just like this. He was speaking to a crowd of people in Berlin, and he made the famous statement, "Ich bin ein Berliner."
What does that mean?
That he believed it to mean, I am a Berliner. I'm from Berlin. The people in Berlin thought it was incredibly funny. Because in their city, a Berliner is a donut. So it's very important that you need to understand that in Germany, just like in our country, and in any other country you visit, is the language always going to be the same? No. You could be trying to tell someone in Germany, like President Kennedy, I'm one of you. But instead, you're telling them, I am a donut. At which point, if they look at you with a hungry look in their eye, you should probably run away. Alyssa, you like playing sports. What sport do you like to play? You like to play basketball and softball. Charlie, do you like to play sports? What do you like to play?
Basketball and football.
Basketball and football. Who here likes to play volleyball? How about basketball? How about baseball? How about, who likes to go skiing?
I prove I'm not gonna.
You do. Who likes to go? Who is able to go skiing all the time? Because you have a mountain right by your house, right?
No, there's this place he goes to.
Okay.
It's like 2.5 hours away.
Who here likes soccer? Who here likes who here likes to hike? Go hiking.
Cycling.
Why do you think I'm asking you all this, Hannah?
Because that's what they do in Germany.
In Germany, they love sports. They love to play basketball. If you watch the NBA, the big star for the Dallas Mavericks, Dirk Nowitzki. Dirk Nowitzki is from what country?
Germany.
He's from Germany. The winners of the 2014 World Cup, Alex? Germany.
Is Frank Kaminsky from Germany?
Frank Kaminsky is from Illinois.
He
He
Does
look-
he have Democrats from Germany?
I think he's from Poland or Russia. He's not German. Anyway,
He's from Illinois.
if you were to describe the fans of U.S. sports, what word would you use, Nathan?
Baseball.
No, fans. If you are an American and you root for Americans in sport, how would you describe the fans, Justin? Competitive. Crazy.
Very much bandwagon.
Very much
Yes.
bandwagon.
Hate refs.
Cool.
Fanatical.
Fanatical.
Insane.
Insane.
Okay, actually, I'll say something totally different. Some fans, I'm thinking of some right now, are obnoxious.
Some might be obnoxious. Guess what? Guess how you could describe fans in Germany?
Bandwagons.
The same way.
Some plans feel better. Some light their houses on fire to celebrate.
What?
No, they like couches on fire.
Couches.
They don't like their house on fire.
Excuse me. Here's what I'd like for you to do right now. 351. 351. where it says economic and industrial power, I'm going to give you 2 minutes. In that section, I want you to find types of economic jobs or activities that Germans do and would help to explain why they are considered to be an economic and industrial power. Take 2 minutes, do that now.
Can we jot it down on
If you want to jot it down on
map?
On the back of your map. If you want to jot it down on paper, that's fine too. You have to be able to, if I call on you, you have to be able to give me something. So if you are like Jackson, whose mind is a steel trap, am I going to make you write it down? No. I am just saying, I'm suggesting that you do it. Take 2 minutes.
Yeah, we're just getting a dog, right?
Just jobs. Yeah? Alright. Do you have a question? Yes.
And in the sports PowerPoint, you put in English software.
I know.
And
I just typed in soccer player.
Can I do the first one?
You. Okay, yeah. It's in Falcon German.
Yes.
Can I show mine now?
Yes. Alright. Cole, what was one job in Germany that would lead to you thinking that leads the country to believe it leads other countries to call Germany a economic or industrial power? One job.
They make high quality steel.
Daniel Stain, what was one of yours?
They make electrical equipment. Can I light it?
Caitlin, what was one of yours?
Ship. They make ships.
They make ships. Yes.
That's so wrong.
No, you got it. Trenton.
Farming.
Farming, come up here. Justin.
Wine.
Hmm?
Wine.
Yeah, come up here. Alex.
Construction.
Construction. And Hannah, last. What?
Mr. Lyon, what would be a job in Germany? I'm pretty sure.
What a soccer player be called for me.
Soccer player.
Becoming German.
Mr. Lyon, I have one motion to describe Dirk Nowitzki.
Yes.
Post fish.
Yes.
It's an industrial center.
What is?
German.
Yes. Yes, Looney Tunes.
I have a fact.
What?
They are the world's lead producer in beer, wine, and cheese.
That's why I said that.
So, this is not all of them, but it's a pretty good list. Germany makes high quality steel. They make chemicals, they make electrical equipment, ships, cars, construction materials, wine, cheese. They farm. One of the big old things about Oktoberfest is whenever you turn the age, what do you consume? Beer.
And 18.
Have you ever seen the big giant mugs with the handles?
Yeah.
Imagine having to carry 11 of those at once.
Drink?
You will see servers during Oktoberfest. They will be bringing around giant steins of beer.
Jackson.
But Germany, just like France, is known for their wine and cheese. But you more associate Germany with.
What?
You just said it. You associate Germany with
Beer?
beer. That's one of their big things that they're known for. They're also known for being very industrious. They are very prideful. Yes, sir.
Oh, I was gonna do something.
Does the United States make high quality?
They make high quality steel.
Do we make high quality steel?
Yes, AK
That's
steel.
it.
In fact,
Only sometimes.
say turn around. In fact, just down the road is a place that made high quality steel for a number of years and still does. AK Steel. Just by looking at this and just by doing a little bit of discussion, what else can you say? What else? Yes, sir.
Farming.
Farming. Because we farm, right?
Yeah.
We make high quality steel. What else do we make here that Germany makes as well, Claire?
Some cars.
We make some cars. Like Ford,
Honda. Chevy.
Chevrolet, GMC. Mr. O'Neill.
Electrical equipment.
Electrical equipment. Justin.
American cheese.
We make different cheeses here as well.
Chrysler.
Oh, and companies, another car company, Chrysler.
Doesn't Jeep make their...
Oh, Jeep Chrysler. Oh, I did. All of these things are well and good. So, what could you say about what could you say that the economies of Germany and the U.S. have in one thing that they might have in common?
Diverse.
She says that they're both diverse. Do we agree on that?
Yeah.
Is there anything else that we could say that both countries have in common economically? Izzy? The government's kind of the same. What do we have? No, I mean like
Democracy.
we have a democracy. We have a democratic republic. Who's in charge? Who's in charge? The president.
Actually, the president, legislative, and the other branch.
Right. In Germany, they also have a president. Her name's Angela. Oh, chancellor. They have a president and a chancellor.
Who's the president?
The president, the chancellor is like our president.
What's the president like?
The president is more of a
Like
Senate
worker.
Figure.
yeah, it's a figurehead.
Like
It's a figurehead.
Like an ambassador.
Yeah, think of it. You can think of it that way. They have some duties, but they're not the main person.
Like the Queen of England.
Like the Queen of England. The Chancellor is like the Prime Minister of Great Britain, and the President is more like the King or Queen of England. Does that make sense to everyone?
Yes.
All right.
Yes, sir.
Okay. The Chancellor of Germany, her name's Angela. Thank you for checking me on that. Her name's Angela. Why is that special, Holly? She's a woman. She's running the country. In fact, judging by what you've heard in the news and what you know about Germany, how's she doing?
Pretty good.
She's doing an amazing job. She's one of a very small number of female heads of state. So what does that say about German people?
They're pretty good.
They're pretty good, but what else? They're equal. They are all about equality. Germans are very much in favor of men and women being equal. In addition to that, they're also very big on providing equal opportunities and rights for same-sex couples. So, how could you describe Germany in that sense?
Not like America.
Maybe not like America, but
They're supportive of everyone.
they're supportive of everyone. Good. Good. Has it always been sunshine and rainbows in Deutschland? No. Has it always been sunshine and rainbows in our country? No. Has there been a time where our country's been divided?
Civil War.
Civil War. Has there been a time when Germany has been divided?
For like 45 years.
For 45 years. How long were we divided?
4.
4. Our Civil War lasted 4 years. Their country was split in two for 45 years.
That's a lot of years.
That is a lot of years.
That's
What?
more than
Yes, Rosie.
Isn't today like the anniversary of the Civil War?
Yeah, and
Oh, yeah. This year marks the 150th anniversary of the end of the Civil War. But what could you say? What else could you say about about Germany and the United States that the two have in common?
They're diverse.
They're diverse, but I meant like we had a civil war. We were divided. Were they divided as well?
Did they have a civil war?
They did not have a civil war.
Have a war between themselves?
They were involved in the Cold War, but despite the division,
Did anybody escape the Berlin Wall?
lots of people did.
And they told us the Cold War.
The Cold War was the buildup of arms and between Soviets and the United States.
I thought it meant it was like during winter it was cold.
I know.
That's what I thought it meant.
What I'd like for you to do is take one of these sheets with you. What are 2 ways that the United States is similar to Germany? What are 2 ways that the two countries are different? I would like for you to take one of these with you, and I would like it returned to me tomorrow. Do I make myself clear?
Mr. Lyon, if we can come to you like after the period.
If you want to bring it to me 7th period, that's fine as well. I was just speaking to the people who have choir or who chorus or whatever it is. So you're going to need to give me 2 ways that Germany and the United States are similar and different. I'll have them up here. Have a good rest of your day.
Give me the song.
Yeah.
I'll give